Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Strive for peace. Strive for peace. Now, what I mean when I say peace, that means just being at peace with the situations in your life, right? And not just the good situations, the bad situations, right? Let me explain what I mean when I say being at peace with it. When something as bad is happening, being at peace simply means that you're calm. You're calm and under control. You see what's happening, and then you can actually solve the problem. If you look at like grandmaster martial artists, they're the most peaceful people. Even when they're fighting, they're at peace because they calm. They know what they can do. That's what I mean when I say peace. Because usually when bad things happen, people lose their mind. They're not at peace. People lose their minds. They're going crazy. They're getting upset. And then that makes it worse because then they can't be in a calm state of being in order to solve the problem. So that's definitely important there. But then just being at peace in general, that's the thing everyone should strive for. I want to tell you what, if you look at different things that people have, like common mental anxiety things, mental health things. Well, one is anxiety and the other one is depression, right? That's because they ain't at peace. If they have depression, they're not at peace with what has happened in the past. If they have anxiety, they're not at peace at what could happen in the future. But you know what? When things happen in the past, the thing is, it's the past. You can't do anything about it. It's already happened. Only thing but you do need to be at peace with it and understand it and learn from it. Learn from it. It's happened. You can't do anything about it. Be at peace with it. It happened. Learn from it. A lot of people, they learn from the bad situations. You got to be at peace with what's happening. In fact, that's why they say forgiveness is really for yourself and not for the other person. Because once you forgive them, you really giving yourself some peace. And as far as the future anxiety, the thing hasn't happened yet. You don't know what's going to happen. You can't worry about what hasn't happened yet. You don't know what the situation is going to be. And that's a tough one because often we think, oh, this could happen, then we're not at peace. But if we're at peace, we don't have that anxiety. That's how things work, is being in the moment. But that's just on a bad thing. You should try to be at peace normally. Be at peace with how you moving through life, being nice and calm, being peaceful. Now let me explain. Being peaceful don't mean you get bullied, like somebody coming after you, bullying you or something. Nah, and you just take it like, oh, I'm at peace with it. No, you can still be at peace and, hurt the person that's coming at you. That's why I said that's martial artists, like champion martial artists, grandmasters that are at peace. They know what they can do. Being at peace just means, look, you ain't going to stress yourself out. When situations come out, you're going to handle them at peace. One thing I've learned in life personally is that when things came up and if I just sit back, got at peace, I could solve the problem easy. And then in situations where I could just relax and simply be at peace when nothing's necessarily going on, that's a great thing. Because think about it. I mentioned depression, I mentioned anxiety. Much sickness just comes from people stressing. Because they not at peace with what's going on, right? They're not at peace with what's happening. Now, let me explain even more about being at peace. It really is just, it doesn't mean you just accept a situation. Like you could be in a poor neighborhood or a poor situation, bad situation. The peace that you want to strive for is on two levels. You want to be at peace to survive the situation, right? But that doesn't mean that you stay in the situation. Because once you are at peace with in the situation you're in, then you could focus, your mind is focused on how to get out of it. And then it's like, oh, wait a minute, I can just do this, this, and this, boom. Because even while you even while you going through some situations, you know, normally you can't just snap your fingers and just get out of it. You still got to deal with it. But if you have a combination of being at peace and handling the situation and then being at peace and working towards a solution, it's great all around. And then, and even if you got everything going for you, look, you got to be at peace with it. It's like part of peace is just being happy. Like when things are going for you, I talked about situations when things weren't going for you, but you still want to be at a place where you enjoy what you have, being at peace with it. You know what? Sometimes you get some people and they will get all the material stuff they want and maybe the relationship they want, but they so used to being in a state of anxiety or, stress that they can't even enjoy it. Being at peace helps you to enjoy what you're succeeding at. Helps you to enjoy the good and even great things that you have going on for you. This is very key. This is a very key thing for anyone to understand. So someone should always be striving to have a sense of peace as they go through life. You don't want to be stressed out. I mean, seriously. And I've been in those places. You waking up in the morning, you like got some anxiety, what could go on in a job or something, or you stressed out over it. And I'm like, man, please. Sometimes you just got to go through stuff and be like, you know what, it is what it is. I'm going to get through this. But at the same time, I'm going to stay calm so I can see my way out of it. So you always want to strive for it. You always want to strive to be at a place of peace. Now, is it easy? Heck no. It's work. It's work because you always have things going on, media stories, situations happening in your family, just around you that can throw you off that peace. So it's work. It's not just like snap your fingers. It literally is something that you should strive for. You should practice every day. In some traditions, they might say, meditate daily. That can help. Pray. You know what? Go for a walk or something. Engage in exercises that can bring you some peace. Like I said, sometimes you got I've seen some elders who are in great shape and they gone through a lot. They might just go for a walk and they smile and everything. That's because they learned how to bring peace into their lives. So always strive for peace. Always strive for peace. This is very important. So anyway, I want y'all to, of course, have peace and blessings.